There's a little buoy over there. I don't know if you could see it, but I swam to it. And what we tell ourselves is what we're capable of, right? Some people would say that you can't swim to it. You can't swim that far, right? It's the stories we tell ourselves. And I realized this when I brought some fellow Go-Bros from out of state. And I said, oh, we're gonna go swim over there. And they all looked at me, and the stories that they had been telling themselves was, that's not possible. It's too far. It's out in the middle of the ocean. What are you doing swimming that far? What can happen to you? It made me realize that we all tell ourselves stories about what's possible and what's not. For me, it's quite a normal thing. I've been living here and born and raised here in Miami Beach, and swimming to the buoys been a thing that I've done for a very long time. But there was a time when even for me, it was not so comfortable of a thought. And it was my father that said, hey, I'll go with you. I'll take you there. I'll show you that it's possible and that you can do it as well without me. So when you realize that you can change the stories that you tell yourself up here, a lot of the stories we've been told without even thinking, we've just taken them in and we just said, okay, well, that's reality. That's the story that I tell myself. And that must be it, right? That's the story. But when we look back at our stories that are programmed in here and give ourselves a chance to realize, does this story serve me? Is this meaningful? Is it still the same? Maybe at one point it served you, but maybe it doesn't serve you anymore. You can change that story. And I did with those guys, with my fellow Go-Bros. And we swam out there with a ton of fear, drinking salt water. And it was an amazing thing to see them conquering the fear while we were swimming. They were switching the story, right? And in the mind, we create so much. The fear of failure, the fear of rejection, right? False evidence appearing real. That's what fear is. It's a story we tell ourselves to protect ourselves because we think we have to. But we're bigger, we're stronger, and we're better and more powerful than any story we could ever tell ourselves. And once you start changing those stories to, I am strength, I am courage, I am power, I am wisdom, I am peace, I am abundance, I am health, I am prosperity, you rewrite the laws of attraction to you. Because you are a magnet, and what's in here will be reflected out here. So what is that story? What does it mean to you? Does it still serve you? I challenge you to challenge it and question it. Because there are better stories out there, and there are people living lives that we would prefer to be living. So why don't we start telling ourselves stories that serve us to live those lives that we would like to live? I wish you a beautiful day, many blessings, much love to you all. Michael Brian David. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you all so much.